partake
There it is.
of something that has been grabbed from the David Jacobs Memorial Trolley as it trundles past. What do you grab today, Suze?
I've grabbed a bottle of Asahi, which is a Japanese super dry premium lager, which is very tasty.
Okay. Can we have 3 of those for later?
Yes, please.
3 of those for later.
Once
will
we've
be
finished on air,
excellent.
obviously. Tonight's tale comes from Damien and is a morality tale.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
All right.
Father Simon, Matt and Susie, the Confessional Collective. My story starts a few years back when the family embarked on a holiday to Greece. There were 14 of us. Myself and my wife, our 3 adult children with their partners, and 6 grandchildren. It's a big operation.
Yeah.
Wowza.
The 4 family units embarked on the arduous task of planning a holiday that would suit all requests and expectations of a family holiday. Eventually, with everyone agreeing, we booked an all-inclusive hotel holiday on Crete. As part of the restaurant arrangements, the front of house was managed by a burly, strong-willed Greek lady called Atlanta, who made it her mission in life to say, no, this is not possible, to any request to move tables, sit together, or
Okay.
generally inquire about anything outside her steadfast routine. So for the first few days, we all sat in smaller groups for dinner and met up after eating for drinks and the compulsory hotel event team's entertainment
Oh,
show.
yes.
Oh, yes.
Meet the gang, because the boys are here.
Yeah, they are.
The following day, we all agreed that it would be nice to have the occasional evening meal together as a family. I was sent to attempt to reserve a table for the 14 of us for that evening. With a plan in my head of how I was going to accomplish this, I walked up to the restaurant to complete my task. After a few minutes of persuasion, Atlanta finally agreed, so I headed back to inform the family that I had been successful in securing us an area to sit together for a family meal. There was, however, a slight hitch. There was good news and bad news. The good news was we could all have a meal seated together that evening. The bad news is I had told Atlanta it was our eldest son's, Chris's, birthday, as she had demanded a special reason as to why we wanted to sit together. This then generated a few looks of disbelief, disappointment, and I'd say hostility towards me, as I had now set in motion a chain of lies that had to be pulled off, and what became known as Mission Birthday. That's what we were all involved with. It turns out that teaching grandchildren to lie to get your way wasn't appreciated by the unapproving family, but they soon came around to accepting that the lie had been told, and we were all going to have to go along with it.
Oh, yeah.
Throughout the day, announcements were made by the pool DJ of Chris's birthday, that the drinks that were required, the birthday presents that had to be secured, and explanations to the grandkids made of why it was Uncle Chris's birthday today and not in 6 months' time, like it always is.
Yeah.
With the plan in place, we all got ready for our evening meal and we made our way to join the restaurant queue. Our favourite Greek lady, Atlanta, was there waiting and beckoned us all through to the table which had been set up. At this point, I started to realise that my lie may have gone too far. The restaurant staff, 25 of them, lined the path towards our beautifully decorated table, flowers, drinks and small gifts already laid out.
Wow.
We arrived to Happy Birthday playing over the restaurant speakers. We started to present Chris with his presents, hastily bought from the hotel gift shop and all wrapped in a German newspaper in place of wrapping paper.
Oh, my goodness.
Also, rocks from the beach had been decorated
Good.
with nail varnish to read Crete Rock. And a broken flip-flop found in the hotel pool had been carefully wrapped and presented by the grandkids.
Right.
Such fantastic presents
Yes.
we had. With a few confused looks from other guests and staff, we proceeded through our meal, thinking that we got away with it. That was until the staff all reappeared again, walking towards our table singing Happy Birthday, and followed by the entire kitchen staff, including the chef, who was carrying his greatest ever birthday cake creation, iced up with Happy Birthday Chris written across it, with amazing decorations and chocolate gifts for all the family. It was now that I knew that my single lie had got out of control and we needed to escape before one of the honest grandchildren let the cat out of the bag. You see where one lie leads you?
One lie, yeah.
So to the Confessional Collective, not only do I ask forgiveness from the staff of the hotel, especially to Atlanta, who I instigated the lie with, to the chef and his team for their time and efforts to make the most amazing birthday cake I had ever seen. I also ask forgiveness from the whole family for teaching the grandchildren that lying gets you what you want, and that by telling a string of lies, you get cake.
Yeah.
Says Damien. Lying is
okay.
always wrong, Father Simon, no matter who you are. I do not, however, ask for forgiveness from Chris, as he had the most memorable birthday ever. Well, I'm sure he did, and that was clearly a memorable birthday, like
Yes.
a double birthday, an extra bonus birthday, and they all got a meal in the end together. But it's a morality tale for today. What do you say, Sister Susie?
Well, Damien, do you know what? I think you went to so much effort there to keep it all covered up and true, and that's a massive family. What I don't understand is I've kind of got an issue with Atlanta here, because why couldn't she just sit you together just because you're a family and you're all on holiday?
Yeah, anyway,
don't understand why that's just enough of a reason. So I feel like it all stems down to Atlanta, really. However, you know, teaching kids to lie is probably not the best idea. So for that reason, I feel like I shouldn't forgive, but I'm going to, because I don't feel like it was your fault. I feel like it was Atlanta's.
If it involves lying to children, I know Matthew is always going to go. Yep.
Definitely going to be forgiving there. I mean, normally though, you'd think, Atlanta was saying you can't have so many people sitting together because those are the rules and you can't break the rules. But they found a way around it. I love the fact that the pool DJ decided to get involved as well. What's it got to do with you, Sunshine? Nothing. But, I think what we've learned from this particular tale is that if you do tell lies, it all catches up with you in the end.
Does it?
Doesn't
Yes.
it?
Did it?
Sunshine.
Once you've had some cake, it does anyway.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it, pal? Yeah, forgiven.